I have all been through burnout myself. And I did this not once but twice. I'm a bit of a slow learner. So, having learnt the impacts of stress, having seen that for myself, for me, it manifested as low immune system. So I got glandular fever initially, and that then progressed into ME, a chronic fatigue syndrome. I also experienced migraines and IBS, and it impacted on my sleep patterns, which, as I'm sure you know, has such a wide range of effects in your life. It means that you can be forgetful and irritable and doing those silly things like putting keys in the fridge and putting your milk bottle in the oven or something like that because you're just not firing on all four cylinders and not thinking straight a lot of the time when we don't sleep well. Uh, so I tried the conventional routes to deal with my stress, and personally, having been to the GP and got medication, having been to a counsellor, they weren't quite working for me. I felt that they were keeping me stuck, and looking back on it now, I realise I still felt like a victim. I didn't feel empowered. I didn't feel I was getting the tools I needed to support myself. So going to sessions or taking medication might have been okay in that moment, but it wasn't moving me forward. And I know that this may have been very much of the time that I went to the GP and the counsellor. That was many years ago now. Things may have moved on, but not maybe in all situations. And it's not always easy to access support and counselling. What do you do in between? Either when you're waiting for an appointment or you're in between appointments, how can you support yourself and how can you build your own resilience? And having learnt how to do that, I'm passionate about sharing it with other people so that they too have the tools, and so that for them as well, having gone myself from a space of feeling hopeless and miserable, and that I had no ability to change that situation, and realizing I did. I had all that I needed, all the resources were available to me. I just needed to find the way to tap into them.